It's really cool to just have people in their 20s in general on this platform to, you know, talk about real life shit that people who are 20 years old, you know, have to deal with.
Yes. Welcome back to another weekly edition of ISD and School Detention. As always, you're here with your host, Devonn.
And Pierce.
How are you feeling today, my boy?
I'm all right, man.
And today we have a very special guest in the building, Legacy, Royalty, the man. Cool. G-Fazo, Grant is in the building. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling great. How y'all doing?
Good. I'm gonna have you come close to the mic.
I bet.
There you go.
How I sound now?
You gotta put your lips on it. Yep.
Seductive.
This ain't a podcast. It's ASMR.
And on today's episode, we heard it.
I never got to any of those videos, though. Those ASMR shits. It looks
weird.
gross.
I'm
The best
not.
thing to do is when you're really bored, go on Twitch, go all the way down to when they have 1 or 2 viewers. Watch those. It's weird.
Yeah, I bet.
It is weird.
It's
cool,
I don't know, bro. I just I couldn't all right, especially with the food. You know, like the mukbang ASMRs.
That shit disgusting.
I already hate
mukbangs are nasty.
I already hate
phrase.
mouth sounds when people are eating. So to have someone in the fucking mic just. I'm like, and they're talking, and no. And then you got, I've seen some that are like typing. Typing is one, like where you just hear, or just various.
I low-key can vibe to that, low-key.
Really?
I don't think I'd want to listen to it.
I don't know, maybe
I mean, I don't mind the sound. I don't mind the sound of it, but I'm not going to look up typing sounds and just have that on the bed. Maybe if I was working and I wanted to like act like I'm in the office, so I could be more, then I could be like, all right, throw that on. I'm hearing typing. I'm typing. But no.
Sounds don't
Not me.
bother me in general, but to focus on that sound and amplify that like someone eating and then the camera's in their mouth, so you look at their mouth, that shit's nasty. And then like to hear that just amplified over and over and over, I don't like. I don't only sound I really don't like is like scratching sound.
Yeah.
Like a nails thing or some shit like that. I don't like that. That shit makes me shake. But
Yeah.
on the bigger and better things, man. Congrats to you, my boy.
Why?
What I do.
What did I do?
You had a great show last night, man.
Thanks, man. So it wasn't even my show. It was shouts out to Blake Martin, man, putting on an amazing fashion show. I'm just glad I was able to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a great time though. It was a great time. It was my first time doing something like that. A little nervous, of course. You know, I feel like everyone's gonna be nervous in situations like that. But once once I kind of got out there and started walking, it was cool. It was cool, you know. I got to wear some cool shit. Got to stand on some cool stuff. Got to turn around and look at people.
Yeah.
Point at people. Pictures taken. It was nice.
When you had on that cloud blueberry shirt. Burberry, excuse me, I said blueberry. Some of the other women, they got to woo. How do you deal with that?
They were probably just talking about the jacket, man. They weren't talking about me, but man.
This nigga.
That jacket was nice, bro. That jacket was nice.
That jacket was nice as hell, yeah. That jacket was nice.
How
The
do
whole fit was
The
nice.
whole fit was cold. And then I think the shoes I brought fit well because it was white and then it had the blue tips. I'm like, damn. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't know, bro. I mean, I didn't really hear that. There was so much. There was music going on. I wasn't focused on what people were saying. I was just kind of like, don't fall.
I feel like you were just so dead eye. Like you were just so focused.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You were walking. You were just like looking. Like even when I was filming you that first time, you walked down. You literally were just looking straight through me.
Yeah.
Like I almost felt backwards.
Well, yeah, because I didn't want to well, at least I didn't want to be looking around and all that stuff because I wasn't. People weren't there for me. They were there for the clothes. You know what I'm saying? So there's no point in me walking around trying to get everyone's attention and like what's up? You know what I'm saying? Because no. And at the end though, that was different because they wanted people to be like, okay, now you can be you. But I was just trying to really make sure the clothes looked good and people got to see the clothes. And then me second, I guess, if anything.
You were a lot more relaxed at the end. Like the first 2 runs was all
I was
business.
nervous. So it was my first time doing anything like that. So the first couple of walkthroughs, I was really just focused on make sure you're walking where you're supposed to walk. You know what I'm saying? So because when we were doing it, when we were rehearsing, there was clothing racks and stuff that so you can kind of be like, okay, I need to turn here and I need to turn here and I need to, because they moved a lot of the stuff out of the way for in the store. Yeah, so now, but then the people where people were standing was like, okay, I'm just gonna walk through there and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So the first two where I was just like, I'm not focused on anything else but where I'm walking and
Timing.
Timing's big, bro. And the thing is, the first one we did where it was a replacement one, that was the toughest one because like you're not supposed to like look down the line. You're supposed to stand there and then like use your peripheral to be like, okay, is everyone here? And then walk. And that's where my one mess up came. It was really just me, all the three adults, and then because then Harper, the kid, was there, but he was on the way end, so I couldn't see him. So I had no idea where he was at. So I started walking, and then but it was whatever. It still looked good. No one really gave a fuck. So yeah, that's really what I was focused on. And then after that, I was like, okay, I got the hardest walk out the way. Now everything else is easy. You can just walk and do what you need to do and everything. But it was a really good time. I really enjoyed it. The whole process.
I really enjoyed that first run because it was cool where we were on the shoe wall, so we got to see everyone walk at the same time.
Yeah.
So it was like the first few. I literally was just watching 4 people walk at the same time. I was like, this is cool.
Yeah, right.
I was like, whoa. And then they did get a little easier towards the end if I starting to break them down.
Yeah.
But that was a good dope way to start the show.
Super dope way to start the show, yeah. So
music was on point too.
Oh yeah,
music was definitely on point.
Yeah, I was making a point. I had to not nod my head as I was walking. I really fucked this. So I was just like, let me not. Let me just So
what's one song they would have played that would have made you break character?
Break character?
A song that would have had
break character or go better. Because I have a song that I think would make him go better.
But like a character would have made you lose your focus. A song.
How
a song.
Like I'd stop and just start singing the song.
Damn near, or you just be like, "That's my shit."
Oh man,
Laurel Canyon.
Low key, man. Laurel Canyon would have. I'd have been like, I would have had it by my head, bro. There's no way I wouldn't have been able to nod to that.
I think my favorite song that I think is phenomenal to walk through. Passion Fruit by Drake.
Passion Fruit, yeah.
The beat for the steps are just phenomenal. It's so good.
If they played that and I walked out on that, I would have been killing it.
Yikes. Or the instrumental for Yikes.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. Yeah. That would have been super dope.
That'd been nuts.
The music was cool. Man. Yeah. I just wish I was able to see what was going on out there, performer wise. I wasn't able to watch any of the dances, any of the performers, which is whatever. I got to see the rehearsals, so
basically,
I knew what they were doing.
You kind of wish you saw the show.
Yeah, I wasn't able to watch the show.
Yeah, you were in it, but you couldn't look at anybody else. You didn't see any of the other models. So
I had no idea what people did. All I knew was they walked back. So I was like, it's my turn to go.
All I know is that I didn't trip.
Literally, yeah.
Was it designed that way on purpose so that you is there a reason why you didn't see them on purpose?
No, you're just in the back, because you can't have the models out watching everybody. So you're just in the back, and then your turn to. Because the thing is, it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? What matters is what you're doing. Unless you got to interact with another model that's walking around or something like that. But so it doesn't matter if the person before me just did a crazy walk because I'm walking. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't help to look at any of that. So it'd be cool to see it. Just be like, oh, you get to see one of your friends walk, but. No, you don't. I don't know. Like I said, this is the first fashion show I've done, but I'd imagine most fashion shows don't have all the models just watching and then waiting to go. Because then you'd see what they're wearing before they walk and all that stuff. So it doesn't really make sense.
That'd be nerve wracking.
What?
If all you guys watched each other ahead of time, you'd probably be trying to compare and contrast a little bit.
Yeah, you'd probably. I mean, I could see maybe some compete. Maybe more so for the girls and the guys. I mean, I guess it depends. One of the. Chris, the dancer, obviously he'd be able to do more shit because he could glide down.
He was out there doing it.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, damn, I can't, So in that sense, maybe, but I don't know. I guess some people would try to one up the next person, but for a lot of the times for guys, realistically, the girls work so much harder than guys do when it comes to modeling, whether it's runway, whether it's
when they had to step up on that bench with the a tile bench.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I was just standing there. I was like, I was ready.
If
they needed me, I was there because I was wow, y'all are just
man.
Beast.
So So
Yes.
for guys, I don't think it'd be much of a competition for guys unless the dude before me did like a backflip at the end. And I'm like, all right, fuck you, bro. But like, but for girls, they just got a lot more that they can do. You know what I'm saying? Like with their walks and stuff. So they work so much harder than I ever will. In modeling, I feel like just because they have to.
The one girl with her ponytail, what's her name?
Bree?
Yeah, she came out.
Crazy.
Killing it, bro. Killing it, bro.
Damn.
She does, bro. She does this. She does this. Yeah. So she went wild for sure, man. Yeah, she went super wild.
That's what's up, man. And what's the Harper? That's the young kid's name.
Little kid.
He did a really good job.
Harper did, he went crazy. He went crazy.
There was a part I've seen it. I think he did it twice. So they would at the end of the walk they'd line up in pyramids. They would line up in pyramids on both sides, and then they would wait for people to go off.
Oh yeah,
was
yeah,
clapping
the
their hands?
flood, yeah. And it was,
At the end, and Harper was the last person twice, and he was with Joey at the end, and they did
Like
a
near
great
you guys?
job. Yeah, what?
near you guys.
Yeah, near us. And he did a great job twice of the timing of because the other people from the end had to come out, and then the other guy would go, and then Harper, I would just watch him. He's just like this side eyeing the shit.
Looking, yeah,
And
like,
then, it was great timing, like both times. I was like, yes. I was like,
Yeah.
it's the little things like that that really got me going.
yes,
I was like,
yeah, that's what you had to do, because what originally what was supposed to happen was, so we still line up like we did, and then somebody was supposed to bring out the cart with the clothes we were wearing. Not that we were wearing, but like that they could buy.
Yeah.
To bring out the cart. And then once the cart got brought out, then the guys would step forward, the girls would walk, and then I was the last person. You know what I'm saying? Like on the furthest end. So then I would turn, walk, and then the guys would follow me. But we didn't bring the carts out. So
Why not?
I have no idea.
Too many people?
I have no idea. I don't know. We just didn't. So the guys, none of us knew when to step forward because we had no signal.
Yeah.
So we were all just kind of like, okay. So we were, basically like when one person moved, we were like, oh, okay, I guess we're all moving up there. But yeah, so like I had to like, same thing with Harper. Like I had to like look backward, but not like turn back and wait for the girl on the side of me to walk behind me. And then I'd have to turn and make it seamless enough to where it's just like a line of people. So a lot of peripheral looking around and just knowing what the next person is supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all didn't make it seem that hard though. You guys made it seem like it was just natural. That shit wasn't even.
I mean, it wasn't that hard. I mean, it's just walking at the end of the day.
You made it sound hella difficult. I'm not gonna.
Well, I mean, like just knowing where you're supposed to be walking and everything, and the timing is a big thing, and all that stuff. So yeah, so it's like for the first one we did, the first walk we did where you had the replacements and that 4 people were walking down, like that had to be all timed out. Like you had everyone had to wait for that person on the end to get to where they had to get to, and then everyone can walk and everything like that. But you had to wait for everyone to get in line and then go. But some people would go first, so it's tough. But once you get that down, it's repetition like anything. It just becomes a lot easier, Yeah.
Most definitely. So, and I think it's funny. So the stylist styled everyone, correct? You guys didn't get to pick anything that you guys wore.
No. You got to pick some of the shoes sometimes if it would match and stuff.
Isn't it crazy how you, the biggest Michael Jordan fan, got picked to wear the 45?
Yeah, I was like,
I saw that.
let's go.
Look at God, bro. That was crazy.
I was
crazy.
geeked. I was geeked to that. I was like, I'll wear that for sure.
I remember you walking out and I said something and the girl next to me kind of just like gave me a weird look. So I was like, is that a basketball purse?
Is that a basketball purse?
And the girl next to me was like, I was like,
I mean, it was. Technically, I mean, I don't know what it was.
Was it? I thought it was a ball holder.
it's a genuine question for me.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, you was holding the ball. I don't know if those were like a thing, but
Yeah, I like the move where you had the ball, you slung that bitch on your shoulder. That shit was crazy.
I didn't want it to like bounce on me. I had to like.
I saw your eyes right before because Harper did his little bop bop. He's like,
He did do a little something. He almost lost it though.
Yeah, I wish he didn't know. I didn't. I was like, all right, I gotta do something. I gotta do something, So yeah, man.
You should have just shot the ball. In that one basket, just pull up.
you should have put it on your hand, shot it, and like have it like connected to your hand. And then
Ooh, that'd have been hard.
Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna use that until like we walked out. They're like, okay, you're using this. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. So.
Or you damn near could have spun that bitch on your finger and just kept walking.
I
That
wouldn't
would've
have
been
been able. I wouldn't even spin
crazy.
it, but I was thinking about doing that. But I'm like, I'm not. I'd have to really get that spin down. I didn't want to spin
with the straps on it.
with the
too.
straps.
Oh,
That wouldn't
yeah,
have
yeah,
worked
no,
out.
wouldn't have.
If I had my ball, that Harper had, because he had my ball.
Oh, okay.
I'd be able to do like stuff, but like.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, it still looked good.
Yeah, no, it looked
I'm not
good.
mad at anybody.
Yeah,
at
no,
all,
it
you know?
looked good.
It
I'm
just-
just saying, like, that should have been off the chain.
Yeah, for sure. But the ball was flat too. Like we needed the whole time pass it to someone. That's yours.
Just throw it to me real quick.
Keep-
and I just
oh
throw it
my
to you, and you just walking just like this, just come in your hand.
They'd be like,
Keep that, baby.
"Is that Vlad? Was that Vlad, dog? Is he part of the show? Who is that guy?"
Hey, then Blake in the background, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna take the
shit.
pass no fucking ball.
I'd be like,
Don't
"Man,
invite him ever again.
I'm making this show."
Pierce, you're fucking fired.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be fucking nuts. Blake not like that though, for real. Like,
Nah.
he a cool dude.
Yeah, super cool.
He did a
man.
great job of coordinating everybody. Like, I think,
No, he does this, man. That's
Yeah.
that's what
It was-
before a
he did a good
photographer. That's what he did. It was fashion shows.
Yes.
really.
Mhm. He only started doing photography last year. Yeah, because of COVID.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
yeah, right. He just
Wow.
He just figured some shit out. He just does it,
He's
bro.
like-
he blew up pretty quick off of that. But
Yeah.
before that, it was all fashion shows. So like this is probably nothing to him.
I'm sure he likes to. I'm sure he really enjoys the break of photography and doing these fashion shows because you have the Prey one.
Yeah.
Soon upcoming too. So I'm sure he's really digging that he gets to do these runways with these models that he took
Took
photos
pictures
of.
of
Yeah, it's all in house.
Definitely, yeah. And
Yeah.
he builds relationship with all y'all because that was one thing about this whole group that I watched. Like the collective was just very good. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoyed the group of people that I was watching.
Right.
Like it was, I don't know, but it was good.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody was super cool, bro. Like all the models. I don't know. I feel like sometimes models get like a bad rap because people think they're like stuck up and like not at all, bro. I mean, I'm sure some are. But like at least the people I was with yesterday, cool group, coolest group of people, man. Let's talk about whatever. I was talking about all types of drugs, the people, man. Yeah, it was Harper. I was actually talking to Harper about Roblox. I don't know if you guys remember Roblox.
yeah.
He was playing it on his phone. He was showing me. It has advanced so much
Really?
from when I was a
Really?
kid playing it. He was like, damn, I kind of want to get back on this. High key.
I never
but-
played it, but I heard of it.
server?
Yeah, right. So I could join, right? Yeah, but it was everybody was super cool, man. Super cool. And like really encouraging, you know, like no one was like, You're horrible and shit like that. Like everyone was like, you got this, man, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay, Piers.
Yeah, right. I was like, oh, thanks.
When I got to where you were at, because I showed up thinking I was gonna be the only one there. When I saw y'all, I was like, that's dope. And then I peeped, we could see you in the door.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you, bro. Maybe I was tripping, but I was like, he must be nervous because you hit me with one of these.
I said this.
Oh,
I said
okay.
this.
And I was like, that's not him.
Oh, you get nervous. It's not what I do. You must have seen my finger.
That's also I thought I saw one of these. I'm like, bro,
No,
he nervous as hell.
not-
That's
I didn't
that's
do
not
that.
on brand at all.
that's not what I did. I was a little nervous though.
Yeah, 100%.
I was a little nervous.
100%. So what lessons, could you take?
Did
from
I
last
learn
night?
from that?
Yeah, which is just like your takeaway thoughts.
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I have an idea of my next. Well, it depends on the type of show because different shows, depending on what type of show it is, depends on what type of walk you're going to be doing at the same time, or like how much you're going to be putting into that. You know what I'm saying? So like, but yeah, just I guess just like looking at footage of me, the various footage that's been out there, me walking around and stuff like that. Just things that I would do differently next time, or like, oh, I'll try doing this next time, or just you know what I'm saying, just small critiques of myself, I guess.
I think if I can answer this,
Go right ahead, bro.
Actually, because we talked about this.
I know.
We talked about this yesterday. I think what you really learned is that you can do almost anything in this in this industry
Nice.
that if you really want to, because
You can scroll through.
think
that.
about that.
Oh.
You didn't know or think that you would ever put a runway fashion show in your resume.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You never knew that would be a possibility or outcome of something that you would be able to get into or even do. So like, I don't know, I think learning that you can almost do anything is a great lesson,
Yeah.
Like you're just like, oh, well, I've learned a new trick now.
Literally,
You know,
yeah.
like, And like you never know. What if we talked about this yesterday? What if you do just become a supermodel? Like
you never know, bro.
The crazy thing is the original plan was acting.
Yeah, exactly.
The original plan. I mean, that's still the plan, man. That's still the plan.
About.
I still plan on doing that heavy. This just kind of took off, or
sure.
not even took off, but this. I've just been unexpectedly busy doing modeling. You know what I'm saying? It's great though. I have no issues with it at all. Funny that you said that. What we were talking about yesterday about now it's like I can do whatever I want
in a way.
Because I never thought I'd be doing this, and now I'm doing. So because I sent you and Dosh that passage in that book.
Yeah.
Yeah, and funnily enough, that passage from the book, which is Power versus Force. If you guys want to read it, it's a really good book. But it was talking about how success is something that comes from within, not from external sources. So to truly be successful, you have to know that it's going to take you and only you to do that. And you can't rely on other outside sources and stuff like that. So it was kind of cool just because then that's what I was thinking about when I was walking. I was like, even before I was like, okay, if I want this to go well, it's on me for it to go well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I can't imagine. I can't count on Blake. I can't count on any of these other models. I can't count on the DJs. If I want this to go well for me, it's on to me. And I think it went well. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely like a team experience, but it's definitely an individual battle as well.
Of course, 100%. Yeah. So it was that passage from the book just kind of came in the right time for me, I guess, which is nice. I would read the passage, but it's pretty long.
You're good, man. But hey, bro, it's cool. But I'm glad you were able to take that away. As long as you're able to take away and learn from things about it, I think that makes it good.
It was a great experience.
And overall, it ended up being a good night too.
I think so. Yeah. I think so.
Finding a new restaurant. So, but Grant, would you ever think about modeling?
I don't know if I would model, but I could definitely see myself getting into like the model industry of like, I don't know. I definitely maybe would consider photography, but I don't know. You know, I could sit here and say I don't know if I get in modeling, but what if someone sees me and they're just like, "Yo, we need you." And
exactly,
like,
bro.
Are you sure you like what? You know what you're talking to?
There's all types of models out there, man. There's high fashion sports. There's like what is it called? I can't remember the name, but like everyday people. You know what I'm saying? Because like not every ad or whatever is gonna have someone that's just drop dead gorgeous. Because it's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? So like you could easily model. Both of you guys could easily. Just depends on what you're trying to do.
I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about that shit last time. I'm like, man, I do this shit in the crib all the time.
Yeah.
I pace all the time.
All the time.
Honestly,
I look at myself like that all the time.
I think it's more of a just getting out of your comfort zone versus like being able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because like the big thing is just being able to put yourself in a situation where you're going to have a lot of people looking at you, recording you, taking pictures of you. And if you're okay with that, then that goes so much further than just looking good, because if you can look great, but if you can't even bring yourself to walk out there, you know what I'm saying? Then you're not even gonna be able to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if you look average or whatever, but you're really killing it, that's gonna make the whole thing look better, like regardless of what your face looks like, but like the clothes, the whole production is gonna look great because you're able to, kind of like loose.
Perform in a way.
Exactly.
Entertain slightly.
Exactly.
Not taking over the show, but just
doing
nice,
a good job. So it really just comes down to confidence or even fake confidence, because that you kind of need that sometimes. I've done that plenty of times. Faked confidence in a situation just because you're like, I can't be nervous, but I am. But I got to be like, basically, and then you just kind of just do it. And then once you start it, then you're like, oh, this isn't nearly as bad as I thought, and then it goes away,
I feel that 100%. So, Grant, tell the people a little bit about yourself, or whatever you want to tell them. This is a surprise. This is thrown on me today, or I'd have prepared for you, but it was kind of thrown on me today. So go ahead.
Tell us about yourself,
please. This is a job interview.
I would consider myself a very cleverly creative person.
Okay.
I definitely look at things on a different side and different viewpoints of a lot of things. Like, I took a photography class back in college, and I came up with a concept of how to take my photos. And I feel like I really do look at that in a way of how I live my life. And it's basically looking at ordinary objects in an unordinary point of view and asking those questions that people aren't going to ask and just thinking about it just a different way of thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I kind of just zoned out and just went out with it.
No, you're good.
But like, I don't know, that's how I would explain myself. You know, I don't know, just a different breed.
How was
I'm just a different breed, man. That's all it is.
how was that path taking you? Like, how was that mindset kind of taking you in life so far?
Basically just appreciating a lot of the little things and learning more of the moral of any questions that you're asked. Instead of finding the actual answer, you find the reasoning for that answer instead of just that answer.
Yeah.
Like, that's basically.
Can you expand on that,
So like,
please?
okay. So like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to come up with it right now, but I'll try. Basically, in college, I feel like I would just sit in these lectures and the teacher would talk about what's going to be on the test and other things about what we're learning. And the people would just pay attention to what answers could arise.
Yeah.
And not really the overarching moral of why we're learning it.
Yeah.
And things like that, just like the overall process of how things are made as well.
You're a big process guy.
Yeah, I do like seeing things get done. I don't know.
So, like, you're the type of person to go on YouTube and look up a bunch of videos of how, like, a sword is made or some random ass shit like that.
How it was made
That'd
was
be interesting.
awesome.
Yeah, it is
show.
interesting
How
as
it's
fuck.
made is a great show.
Yeah.
How it was made on TLC did influence my life a little bit. But that was because that's very interesting.
Yeah.
You know, just to see how we literally make nothing to something. And
All right. Okay. Do you guys ever think about this? Is complete off topic. Anyway, kind of on topic. Another man. You guys ever think about this?
Okay.
Think about this.
all right, go for it.
Everything that's on Earth. I've told you this.
Okay, go for it.
Now, how concrete this is, I don't know. I could be wrong as fuck. But the Earth's weight hasn't been affected by us building anything because we're just taking things that are already from raw material from the Earth and making it into something. So the weight of the Earth has just been constant. It's probably not, but we haven't added any weight or taken weight away because we've just been moving shit around.
Other than live elements, as in trees, because they can grow, and animals and us. Well,
Yeah,
animals,
but like buildings,
like rocks.
these.
It's the weight hasn't changed because we're just converting this raw material into processed material.
Yeah, so somehow we got this plastic from materials to and then we got this. So all this was already here.
It was something.
It was just very small, and then we combined it to make it into a big thing, but it's still the same weight.
And this weight is still getting carried from where it came from.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
Yeah.
it's weird.
Isn't that kind of wild to think about?
It is, but I don't know if it's right because when we take water from the ocean, we don't put it back.
But it's still on the planet.
But if we're taking from something and not putting it back, would that not affect the weight?
Of the whole. If you're talking about if I were to take water from a bowl and put it in a cup next to the bowl, the bowl might weigh less, but the house that is all in is going to weigh the same because the water didn't leave that place. It just is in a different.
Now, and where would that water go? In us? Then the weight's still there.
Yeah, it's just in us, which
And
is
when we
now.
pee it out, it
Yeah.
goes to the
then it goes
toilet.
back into
It goes
it.
back
just
into the
always
ocean.
there.
Oh shit!
We may have moved it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that doesn't mean that the
Okay.
weight's gone.
Damn,
Yeah.
where'd you get that from?
It's my head.
Damn. What were you off of when you thought of that?
Life. I don't know. But yeah, but like honestly, like I said, I mean, obviously evaporation happens, but then it comes back down, and meteors like blow shit in the sky. So like some of that probably went into orbit, So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about us.
A lot of the man-made shit, like
Man-made shit.
Every
We
car.
haven't
Yeah.
affected
Every car.
the weight of the Earth. I feel that much. Natural events is different,
Right.
but us as a race, human being, collective, haven't really done shit.
I wonder
because you think about sorry, but like
you're good.
You would say that, and it's just like, okay, I'm looking at Chicago with all these buildings. You telling me we didn't add any weight?
You know what I'm saying?
But all of that material came from.
Where did that come from? That came from somewhere.
You think it was heavier when dinosaurs were around? Because was there as many dinosaurs as there are people?
Oh well, there were like
Probably.
billions of years, so I would.
You know,
I'd imagine there's probably a good amount of dinosaurs. I mean, why wouldn't there be? But then you also got to think, like, I don't know. We might be. I have no idea, bro. I really have no idea. I don't even know what the weight of the Earth is. I don't know what it was.
I don't think anyone does because it floats. There's no way to put the Earth on a scale.
There's a way to figure that out.
But in my mind, this is like,
I don't know.
there could be an equation for it, but this is also me not going to school enough to understand that equation. So sometimes I'm ignorant and I'll be like, I don't understand that shit, so it don't make sense. But my thing is just like, what can you do to tell me to take the weight of the Earth? Because in my mind, when you weigh something, you have to put it on something, on a scale. You can't put the Earth on a scale.
So I feel like the only thing to weigh the Earth is you just have to just measure it on math. So basically, I don't know. It would be a very rough estimate.
That's all I'm saying.
Like,
I feel like you would have to. Sorry. I feel like you have to it'd have to do something to do with gravity and force and like how much force, you know what I'm saying? Because then you could I don't know, but I'm looking up right now.
The weight could affect the amount of gravity, or the weight could affect the angle of. I don't know.
See what I'm saying, bro? That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. I don't know.
You know what I heard? You know what I heard?
What up?
So tides, right? Go in and out.
Moon,
All right. I don't know where I heard this from, so I could be wrong, but it was interesting. So I've always thought like tides, like for whatever reason, the moon had some effect on it, and the water just went into the ocean and came back. But what I saw was, so you have the Earth, and the water is like an old.
He talked about this. Yes.
All right. So basically, you have the Earth, and it's like almost surrounded by it's like an oval of water.
Yeah.
And the Earth is just moving through that, and that's the tide. So like when it moves away, the tide. You see what I'm saying?
Like the water expands on the outside.
Bro, it's like continents are pretty much.
Have you ever seen like
high tide, low tide?
Have you ever seen someone ring a towel in space?
Yeah, the water stays around the towel.
And just like that. You go like this, and the water stays on it.
Yeah.
Think of it like that, but just the Earth and the water we have. Yeah. So it's like.
It makes sense because the water that's on the bottom of the Earth doesn't fall.
Sure. Because think about high tide, low tide. Where does that water go?
Exactly. Yeah, has to go somewhere.
Like
back deeper into the ocean. Like, does the ocean lose as much depth at that time?
No,
I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would love to see how it works.
Because so for high tide, it's gonna go and more water comes on the shores. It comes on land. Does that mean that there's less water in the ocean? But that wouldn't make sense because gravity is going to push whatever water they have back. So maybe it just, like you said, expands. It just spreads out across more land.
I found out how much the Earth weighs.
How much?
13 septillion.
Oh, okay. I was close.
That's a Pokemon.
This is the number. That's the number.
Septillion?
That's a big number.
Let me see. So 100,000. Oh, so that's like. Fuck it. I don't know.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah,
because 9 zeros is a million.
It's 7.
No, 8. 8 zeros is a million.
So
no, I'm saying like that's 7. Like, I'm talking about this number.
I'm talking about the decimal system. I'm trying to make sense of that and relate it to what I know. So like 9 zeros is a million. Because 6 zeros is 100,000. You add another 3 zeros to that. That's a million.
This is 18 zeros after the 13. Well, there's 7.
Jesus Christ.
It's a big number. It's a big number. That's all I know. But yeah, so now we know how much the Earth weighs.
Yep. Now, to your theory about water, right? So it probably is like an expanding theory. Because if it's high tide, the water goes onto more land, it gets onto more things. So the ocean does expand. But there's probably so much water in the ocean, it can go water. It can have water spread out on land, but not like lose depth in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a cup. You pour a cup out, it's gonna go out. No matter how much water, if you overfill a cup and you pour it out, I don't even know if it's gonna make sense. I'm gonna finish my thought.
A little bit of.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Thank you. So if you have a cup with too much water in it and you continue to pour it out, but keep adding, you know what? Fuck it. It don't even make sense. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
I don't think it's gonna lose depth. I don't think it's.
That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's gonna lose depth at all. But maybe the volume is what's lost. The volume's definitely lost because the water's back on Earth now.
Right.
But yeah, dude, I don't know how water displacement works.
I don't know how that works.
On
either.
that big of a scale.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Depth wouldn't, because depth it doesn't matter how much water you have. It depends on how deep
the container
it
is.
So the depth wouldn't go anywhere because it's going to be as deep as it's going to be.
Right.
Because it's not water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what would change though. Whatever water measurement there is for like, I don't fucking know. I don't even know. I don't know enough about this to like really talk about it, to be honest with you. Because I'm just spewing bullshit right now, trying to make shit make sense.
We look crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So like, we need to go some different topic because we do not know what the fuck we're talking about.
All right. Did you have anything you want to talk about?
I literally woke up.
That's a nice shirt, man. Where'd you get your shirt from?
So I bought this shirt at TJ Maxx. You know, I really like tie dye. Big into tie dye. And 2 years ago, when I was in college, back in those college days, I had a very big Magic School Bus phase. You know, it came on Netflix. I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I was watching Magic School Bus and Jeopardy only for like a semester.
That's weird.
That's
an odd.
Hey. I'm a different breed, you know what I mean? But like I was just vibing with these two. I was just getting my little education in.
Yeah.
Magic School Bus is lit, bro.
Oh my God.
I remember watching that as a kid before school. Man, Miss Frizzle. Every time I would wish I had a teacher like that.
This is a cool ass lady.
Yeah.
Cartoon phase for me, right now, I don't know why, like, I'm in like I just binge different shows. I'm always being an anime guy, but like right now, I've been on a real like The Last Airbender type shit. So like Avatar.
Oh, the anime one?
So like I watched Korra.
Oh, duh.
GOAT. Period. I watched like Korra, and I finished that all the way to the jump, and now it's pretty cool. But now, I finished Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now I'm starting from the beginning and trying to get to the point where like I started at.
Oh, okay.
Great series, bro. Like, I just go through. I don't know if it's related to the shows that we watch, but I get you because like I'm also right now in like in terms of the shows I watch, in like a crime, dark thriller type shit. Because I finished Sons of Anarchy a few months ago. Now I'm watching Breaking Bad, and now I'm in Snowfall.
How Sons of Anarchy? Is it good?
Bro,
I hear great things. I hear great things.
One of the greatest TV shows ever.
Really?
And other people have told me that.
I hear nothing but great things about it. So
my parents used to watch it like when it was coming out, and all I remember was walking downstairs one time during like a rape scene.
Yep.
I was just like,
Yep.
Yep.
That shit is dark. That shit is dark, but it
whoa.
is a great show. It's gonna put you through some feelings though.
It's always tough watching that, man.
Hulu FX.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's tough watching rape scenes, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't watch rape scenes like that, but like whenever there is one,
That shit was great.
I'm always just like,
Hey, you know what's crazy? The lady it happened to, she wasn't the best character. She definitely was on like, in terms of like protagonist, antagonist, she was definitely more antagonist than anything. But at the same time, it's like, damn, she's getting raped. That's fucking
doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean it's okay.
right. Exactly. I'm just like, fuck.
Did any of you guys watch 13 Reasons?
13 Reasons Why. I haven't started. I stopped.
I watched the first season.
I stopped
so,
when
so dumb.
I think.
What?
I hated that.
crazy,
I didn't hate the show. It was just it was just like,
It's a way they
what
told the
is
story.
this? What is this? Because I was just.
That show was good. I stopped when he was about to shoot up that prom. That's what I
It
stopped.
wasn't bad. Like it wasn't a bad show. It was just I just didn't like how it was set up. To be honest with you.
Okay, sure.
Sorry.
Anyway, there's a scene where
He said, "Fuck you."
anyway, there's a scene where there was a guy that was getting bullied, and he was in the bathroom, and they actually fucked him with a broomstick.
Yeah.
That's a thing that happens.
Right?
That's
what like
Set
got
him
me
off.
going, because I was just like, this isn't made up.
Yeah.
Someone that's happened to somebody before.
Oh, bro, there's been news
oh
stories.
my
Someone died
God,
about
like-
someone. I'm pretty sure someone's died like that.
That is some disgusting shit, bro. Who thinks of that?
I don't understand people how they can just
Like
yeah.
I used
Yeah,
to,
like let's do it.
Let's do this.
Let's
Like-
do that to somebody. It probably was dry too, so I'm sure it just
Oh
fucking
my
hurt.
God.
splinters and shit.
Splinters, man.
Like I was that's like the Derek Chauvin thing, right?
Yeah, what about it?
So he got convicted. Boosie put out a tweet and he was like, he lucky he wasn't in the state of Louisiana. I'd have made the call to the big boys and then put like the eggplant emoji like 6 times.
Ha.
Boss call would have been made. I'm like, what the fuck? people actually be calling niggas like, yeah, bro, like, you see that dude right there? I'm gonna need you to rape him. Like, whoa, bro, that's crazy.
Boosie
That's
got a whole
nuts.
rape circle going on.
You know what I'm saying? like who? I can see.
But I mean,
I could see someone being like, yo, go beat his ass. Or like, yo, go take his money. Or go like slap in the face.
that's not as
But
much of a violation though.
It's not.
You
But
get-
to go
that's
say
violated.
that is
that's
horrible,
violation. That's some shit
bro.
you just never.
That's wild.
Oh,
Yeah, I can.
God.
Yeah,
to
fuck
make the
that,
call,
bro.
I mean, the person doing it is definitely kind of twisted, but the person to make the call for that to happen is crazy too. That's just disgusting, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, Sons of Anarchy is a phenomenal show. 13 Reasons Why is a good show. I highly suggest everyone. And I'm finishing Breaking Bad right now.
Man, you want to know what show I'm watching right now? I just been loving it. Hunter x Hunter, man. Oh my gosh,
On the
this
game.
show's so good.
On the game.
It's a really good show.
It's a great show. Speaking, finish on Hunter X.
Well, anyway, I would say the big reasons I really like this show is also the same reasons I really liked My Hero Academia. Just character development.
Yep.
Like, just watching these people just grow. And Killua, cold as hell. Just,
He raw
oh
as
my
fuck, bro.
Killer was a dog, man.
Raw as fuck.
And I'm at the part now where they
Low key
just,
better than Gone, if we're being honest.
Look, I would say, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
natural.
I would want-
because he's been training. I think Gon is naturally probably a better
In a way.
Prodigy.
fighter
Yeah.
or whatever,
Prodigy,
you
yeah.
know. But
Killer was a born killer.
Literally, yeah.
He's been training since this
So
baby.
at the age that they're at right now, of
Which is like
12,
11.
they're 12 years old. Killua is the better one.
Yeah.
But that's because of where he came from.
What arc
Yeah,
are you?
I'm
Did
saying.
you finish it?
I'm on no.
Are you guys in the same spot?
Kind of.
Yeah.
What arc are you guys at? Like who are the bosses they're fighting right now?
Let me look.
Phantom Troop for me. The
Yeah.
Phantom Troop.
Oh,
The
Phantom Troop.
The Phantom Troop.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm on the one where they Karipika.
Kurapika, the guy with the eyes and the ring finger.
Yeah. He has
The chains.
the dude now, the big guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
The guy who killed
chained him up.
So, I'm further than you.
yeah. And then like.
Okay,
they're-
yeah,
Did you see
they're
the
now.
chain fight yet?
The chain fight?
Did you see like them? He just has them.
They're
you mean his abilities?
right now. They're wherever they
Yeah,
need to be
yeah,
at right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like they're in a car.
I
and
finished
they-
it, so I'm cool.
I'm trying to like not. I'm trying to,
All right.
I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen the chain fight yet.
Okay,
though.
okay, okay,
I don't think I've seen
I
the chain
finished
fight.
it, so
I think I'm like there.
Cold.
top 5. Top 5.
I'm sure it is cool, man. I'm
And-
gonna watch it regardless, man.
It's crazy. The thing is though, like, there's a manga, and I was talking. Shout out to my boy Dro. I was talking to him the other day. He's a big anime fan like me, so he reads mangas and watches shows. What I do is I either commit to one or the other because I don't want to ruin the storyline for myself. Because animes are just interpretations of the manga. Manga typically always comes first. Manga's always ahead.
Okay.
So like the Hunter x Hunter manga, which since I finished the series, I should probably start watching because there's more to be like to it. Same thing with Soul Eater. You guys ever watch Soul Eater?
No, I haven't.
Great show. But like the manga continues on from that. Same thing with just a lot of anime. They're always gonna be ahead of it. So
I just wish that they would just keep making shows with the mangas.
yeah, facts.
Some
because
of them do.
Some of them do.
No, some animes just have an insane amount of like what One Piece.
I was about to say I'm a fan. I think 975 episodes.
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen
just
all of them.
wild.
That's
man.
that's I ain't gonna say that's my life's work because anime consumes me, but that's one thing out of my life that's been most consistent. It's probably One Piece. Is it 975? It's a lot, bro. And like the manga chapters just hit 1,000 chapters, 1,000 books, bro. That is ridiculous.
That's wild.
That is ridiculous. But Hunter x Hunter's dope.
Real dope.
What the fuck was I just about to say? You brought up Hunter x Hunter, My Hero.
We're gonna talk about the movie. Neither of us has seen the movie, so don't say shit.
I didn't see it. Don't
So
say
shut your
anything about
mouth.
it. Such.
Okay. All right. All right. When y'all seen it?
I don't know.
I didn't. I need someone to go.
know.
My nephew needs someone to go with him. I may go back tomorrow.
I thought you were gonna ask us to go with your nephew.
Can you go with my nephew?
No, I don't want to be there. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I don't want to be
it's-
there.
Can you pick up my nephew? He's at Auntie crib.
He's like, I got
Here's
you,
the
John.
address. Pick him up at 6.
All right, no. I wouldn't do that. But if we end up going
When? Tomorrow?
tomorrow night, possibly
Wait, what's tomorrow? What's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
shit? I don't know.
All right. Well, just let me
I
know.
don't know. Maybe I gotta go to boxing this week, man. At some point, I haven't gone. I didn't go at all last week.
Are you still going boxing?
Man, I went once for the free.
Yeah, bro.
For the free.
For the free 99. If it was still 30, I'd be
I
for
would
it.
consider it, but if it's 60, I just can't do it.
Yeah,
Right
bro.
now.
It's worth it, man.
Shit.
Can't do
It's
that.
worth it. That's all I'm saying.
It definitely is worth it, but it's just like, damn, that's a
I'd have
lot
to
of
go.
bread.
I'd want to go every day.
You have to. Shit, get my bang for my
Yeah,
dollar. Damn it, spend a night
literally.
there.
Honestly.
So, all right, real quick, get into some positive news, something we always do. The son sells thousands of cheesesteaks to give his mom the last dream trip to see the Egyptian pyramids. How many sandwiches does it take to make a pyramid? 3. How many sandwiches does it take to bring your mom on a trip to the pyramids? Considerably more. Still, that didn't stop one devoted son from raising enough bread and cheesesteak to make it happen. Now, y'all get that?
Yeah.
That was nice. Gloria Walker always dreamed of traveling to the Giza to see the pyramids, but more than that, she wanted to take her family along. Sadly, Walker was diagnosed with terminal cancer last year. Between the cost of travel, an estimated $10,000, and the limitation of her illness, the trip of a lifetime didn't appear likely in the 56-year-old's future. But her son, Dustin Vitale, was determined to turn his mom's dream into reality. He just needed to figure out a way to make it happen. 26-year-old Vitale has 3 passions, including teaching history at First Philadelphia Prep.
How is that spelled? Vitale?
Yep.
I think it might be Vitale.
Vitale?
I think. I'm pretty sure that's how
How'd you guess
pronounce
that?
it. What?
That the way it was spelled.
Pronunciation?
Yeah.
I've just heard it pronounced like that before.
Damn, that was really good. That was good.
I wasn't trying to like shit on you.
No, you're good. The moral story is out. The moral story is I wanted to highlight that because I think it's really dope. Like we were talking about people and the way they treat their parents last night. And I think it's really dope that he went out of his way to make sure that his mom was able to reach that dream and go to the pyramids.
Yeah, man.
I want to go there.
Yeah, I'd love to go to the pyramids. I think for me, I've said this. I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but I feel like for me to truly feel like I've been successful in my life, I want to be able to give my parents something.
Yeah.
Something, you know what I'm saying? Whether that's a trip somewhere, or if I'm able to pay off debt, or I'm able to treat them. Granted, like their job, I guess, was to raise me and everything like that. But like just as a thank you, you know what I'm saying? Because they've done so much and sacrificed so much for me. Like I feel like I wouldn't really be able to say I've been successful if I'm not able to do something for them as well. That's wasn't asked for. You know what I'm saying? So like that's it's.
I think something for me, it would be whatever it would take for them to feel free.
Yeah.
Like rather that be financial freedom or just like freedom, most likely financial freedom to just almost do like for them to be able to do what they like.
Yeah.
And go into whatever they're doing with passion. Like, I don't know, like we look at our parents like, okay, what are they doing with their job? Like, do they truly like their job? No. Like, no one does. Like, I feel like offering that would be a lot more powerful than like almost like not saying experience would be really good, but like
I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying.
It lasts long.
Yeah, just allow them to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
And in your eyes, that's the best thing you can give them.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I get that.
Something.
I completely agree. I mean, I don't think we could ever give anything back to our parents that's truly going to equate what
Not
they've
at
done
all.
for us.
Not at all.
It's never gonna equal it, but it's like something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And the thing is that blows our minds is we are thinking, what can we do to make them happy for them? But it's they want to just see us do what we want.
Yeah.
To be happy,
Yeah,
for them to
man.
be happy.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's like,
crazy.
Yeah, man. I remember one time this was like when I got I got that futon, right? This was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And then my mom, we were putting it together and everything. We set it up, and then she was like, "Is this okay? Like, do you want anything else?" I'm like, "Mom, I'm fine. Like, I'm good." And she was like, "I just want you to be happy." And I'm like, and I was like, oh. I was like, "Thanks, Mom," but I was just like, "Man, like
Already living there rent free.
That's what I'm saying, right?" Like, it was like, I don't need anything else from you, Mom. But yeah, bro. Like parents, man. It's just granted, obviously not every parent is like this, unfortunately. But yeah, they really. You don't really realize the sacrifices they make. Like I remember I was telling my mom, like, because she wants to move to Tennessee, retirement. You know what I'm saying? When she retires, and then she, and then I was like, "Mom, please, when you retire, move. Go do what you want. Don't stay here because I'm still here. My Marilyn, my sister, your nephew's still here. Like." You've done enough for us.
Go do your thing, shorty.
You know what I'm saying? I will have zero issue flying to you. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to go do what you want to do. when you retire. You know,
Because your mom would stay. She a sweetheart.
Yeah, she would stay, and I'd be pissed. I'm like, you don't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, go. Like, we're adults. We'll be fine. Like, I can call you if I need something. I could always drive there, whatever the case. But like, you've done so much for me already. You know, I would feel horrible if you stayed for me. You know, even if you don't care. But it's like, no, get out of here, please. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, because I don't know. I just want to see my parents just, you know, happy. You feel me? So that's really what it comes down to.
Because we lived in Calumet City for a while. When my parents, when my mom, she had me, and her, my dad, my brother, and myself, we moved from Calumet City to out here in Zion, to like the house that they stay at now. My mom was doing had like a corporate job for Illinois Vehicle, making like 6 figures. G. Gave it up. Gave it up. Too much traveling.
Sweet.
Fuck that mental health, man. I'm chasing the bag.
Chasing the bag.
Fuck
bro.
these kids, man.
Chasing the bag, bro.
Let niggas to figure it out.
I don't know. I feel like you come to that point where you're just like, okay, so I don't know. I found a statistic that really blew my mind.
Yeah.
So there's 2 different types of people. Someone that could be making 6 figures a year, but they work 78 hours a week.
Slaving.
80 hours a week. And there's someone that makes $40,000 a year, but they only work twice a week. And they show that they have more financial freedom because they can give up their location for majority of the time, and they don't have to stay put. So, and that being having to stay put, like, costs a lot more money, because say you are living that 6-figure lifestyle, you're staying in one spot, and it's not probably going to be a cheap area.
Fuck no, because you're gonna want to use the money that you got,
and you can't give up. You can't sacrifice time. You can't give up that time to do things you normally enjoy.
Yeah.
So who is really more financially free?
That's a good point.
I read that concept in a book. You might have read. I don't know if you got that.
Is that Rich Dad Poor Dad?
No. 4-hour work week. 4-hour work week is basically saying the same thing. Like, it depends on how you're using the money, and you know what I'm saying, which then depends on, shows how much freedom you have with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you can make $40,000, but if you say, for example, you have a office job doing some shit, and you're able to work remote, there's websites that you can find like assistants in other countries that you only be paying them like $5 an hour. You know what I'm saying? And they can do your job for you. They can check your emails. They can do this. They can do that. They can do that. So you'll just have time to do whatever, and you're still making however much money you're making. So now that means you can go travel. You know, $40,000 a year. Like, you can still do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be smart about it.
Exactly. You gotta be smart. How are you using your money will determine like how much freedom you have. You know, so yeah, someone that's working 70, 80 hours a week, making 6 figures,
maybe two weeks vacation.
Maybe might not have nearly as much freedom or fun as a person making 40,000 because they just have so much more time to do whatever they want to do. You know?
Even though you have all the money, doesn't mean you can utilize it.
You're working the whole time.
Yeah, I think a lot of things people forget is that the more money you have, the more work you have to do. I feel like people only see the end goal of saying, "Oh, I'll make $500K this year. I'll make $10 million a year." This is like, they don't realize how much money you have.
Yeah.
Rarely ever will you be in a position to make a shit ton of money but not have to really do anything. So look at our professional athletes, right? I've read stories and things like that where like they'll go to practice and then be done and then be bored all day, but they have games. But you also got to think about that lifestyle, right? Say you got to practice, but okay, you got a home game in Chicago on Monday. Tuesday, you got a game in Cleveland. Okay, but when this game is over, which is always at night, you got to get on this flight at 10 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock in the afternoon, my stupid ass. 10 o'clock at night, get to Cleveland at whatever fuck time. Let's on a long flight. Then play this game. Wake up, right? Little to no flight. Be jet lagged. And if you're changing time zones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go here, play this game, get on another flight, go to LA. Oh, now you in LA. You change time zones again.
Basketball. That with basketball. Like, football is every weekend. Basketball.
Yeah,
and baseball, too.
And hockey.
Yeah, you have double headers. You got
hella games of hockey.
True, yeah.
Yeah, they play a lot of games of hockey.
So, another concept that I wanted to bring up, like, okay, so say you make like $40,000 a year, and you're in that basis of almost like in a way living paycheck to paycheck, in a way.
That's bad.
But you're still like saving And then you're just like, oh, I wish I had more money, all this stuff. But people fail to realize that there are people making $500,000-$600,000 that have just lived a certain lifestyle where they're almost in the same boat as them because they want to keep up this lifestyle. So like, even though they make a shit ton of money, they can still technically be living paycheck to paycheck in their own way. So it's a weird thing because a lot of people, oh, you're rich. You probably, it just all depends on how you save and how you manage your money, because you could just be making so much money and blow it. You can just blow, like there's so many professional basketball players that just blew their money. And not just basketball players, I'm just saying basketball players brought up.
People,
like,
just money in general, bro. Like
think about a lot of your ticket winners.
True.
They come in hundreds of millions of dollars, and the next year it's gone. It's like, damn, what did you do with that? You know, but like, imagine at the same time though, imagine like us, one day we're chilling, you know, normal. Then we just fuck around, just grab a lottery ticket on some bullshit, and we just win. And now you're a multi-millionaire. You can do whatever you want to do. You can go wherever you want to go. Like, you're like, wow, I'm about to go this, that. But you got to be smart about it, you know? I mean, I can't sit here and say that I'm going to be like, oh, I'm not going to buy this. I'm not going to move out. Like, I'm sure I'll be like, oh, shit, okay, now I can move. Now I can get this car. I can do that.
2008 Camry.
yeah.
Upgrade from my 2006.
But like, you know, I would hope I would be smart enough to kind of keep my head on my shoulders and get like a financial like manager, accountant. You know what I'm saying? Like someone that can like help me not fuck my shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even the thing, you know, athletes coming from any sport, coming from just a lot of times, I'm assuming they come from like lower income areas. A lot of athletes, and then
people depending on them.
Other people, you have family members depending on them, all that stuff. Yep. So now you get to the league, you're making millions, but then you're like, fuck. I told my uncle I'd take care of this, so my mom would take care of this, so my sister I'd take care of that. So you got all that. Now you got a bunch of money, so now you're going out, you're buying this, you're getting this car, and it's just like, damn. Now you're looking at like, where'd my money go?
Yeah.
You know,
I went through that, bro. When I lived in my parents' house, I didn't pay no rent. Gee, you couldn't tell me shit. I was paying for pizzas and paying for this and doing for this.
I still remember.
You told me about the time we was at Von Trell house. That was look. That time we was at Von Trell house.
No, I was talking about the time me, you, and Damon went to Uno's.
Stupid. I can use that 40. I can use that $40. That was stupid.
That was the funniest shit.
That was stupid. That was stupid to me.
Back to our overarching.
Yeah.
Real quick, there's a quote from Wiz Khalifa that I stick with me a lot. Actually, he's like, "It's the easy part is getting the first million. The hardest part is maintaining it." Yeah, and that makes so much sense to me.
Yeah.
Maintaining is so much harder than achieving.
Yeah.
You know what's wild though is that so at my job we did this raffle, right? And there were baskets you can get. There was a basket of lottery tickets, crock pot with like some stuff in it, like some kitchen utensils, and another one was like a bunch of like candy and snacks and shit. This dude, this lady won the lottery, and she got to pick which she won the raffle, got to pick which one she won. Do you know that she chose the lottery tickets?
Do I know or
no? I'm saying like she had a chance to get a crock pot, which is obviously great. It's a good tool.
What if you have a crock pot?
Yeah, what if she had one already?
Okay, good point. Okay, the other guy.
Boom! I'm getting the lotto tickets. There's a lot.
I'm getting a lot of tickets.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of tickets.
Are you serious?
What are the other options?
I don't need candy and I don't need a.
Yeah, I'm not a big candy guy. I can get a crock pot
There's
whenever.
There's a possibility I could triple all of this for free.
Because the next guy after that, the guy who got second place, he was mad he didn't get the lottery tickets and said, "I don't want the crock pot. I only want the lottery tickets."
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what?
What am I gonna do with the crock pot?
Cook.
Fuck.
Well, I already have a crock pot. But
Yeah, I mean,
like,
crock pots aren't like.
There's a chance that a crock pot is going to, and in the lottery ticket thing's defense, it was 5-6 lottery tickets in there. So the chances to hit were in there. But my thing is also like,
I wouldn't refuse. I'd be like, all right, I got a crock pot.
he refused it.
Yeah, I wouldn't refuse.
But then when I tried to take it, he was like, no, I want it. And I was like, whatever. Bro.
All right, man, I would have gotten it. Like, no, you don't. You just want it because I want it.
Yeah, exactly.
Bitch ass nigga.
But it was just like, it just kind of shows the mind that where I feel like sometimes we're just like, he was so worried about money or about these lottery tickets. Like, you have a better chance of being happier with this crock pot than you do with these 5 lottery tickets that are probably going to be misses anyway.
You can make a dope queso dip with the crock pot.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I would have took the crock pot.
I love that.
At least that's just me and how I view things. I took the crock pot. Especially because now I'm really cooking more. I'm learning to do different things.
You're in a different position.
Yeah, it's different. You need a crock pot. So
Dude,
He don't need a crock pot.
He doesn't need a crock pot.
yeah, he probably doesn't. But shit, I could really love a crock pot. But
Yeah, crock pots are low key gas.
oh, amazing.
To be honest.
I mean, crock pots, air fryers are kind of up there next to each
I
other.
would put air fryer above crock pot right now.
You won't?
I will.
Okay.
Air fryer then
Bro,
crock pot.
I cooked the whole
Salmon
Yeah.
In your air fryer?
in an air fryer.
Burgers
Came out
and-
perfect.
I want to try it. I mean, I've only done
Come out
chicken in there so far,
perfectly,
but I'm
perfectly.
gonna do probably fish
Bacon.
next.
Cook
Any
bacon in
frozen
there.
fries or anything.
Frozen fries.
Fire.
Chicken,
Yes.
gas.
Bacon's really good in it. Yeah.
So, but kind of what you were saying about money, man. Like the more money you make, not only the more taxes that you take out, but it's also just more responsibility too.
Yeah, man. You just got more money, more problems, man. Sorry. I beat you to it.
Said it in my head faster.
So I don't like what's a cap of amount of money that you guys would make though?
What do you mean?
Like, is there a certain money that you guys just don't want to make over? I was actually talking to my guy Joe, right? And his thing right now, he's saying fuck Jay-Z. And he's saying fuck Jay-Z, not as an artist, but because he feels that nobody in this world should really be billionaires. Because in reality, that's kind of rooted in greed, if you think about it.
Yeah, we were talking about this. So the thing about billionaires, less with Jay-Z, I would say, but this falls under a lot more with Jeff Bezos. So
Yeah.
no one can make that amount of money without exploiting their workers.
Doing some immoral shit. Yeah.
In a way, like there's a way where Amazon, like I don't know, like you have to like take advantage of your workers to have that much income and revenue.
Yep.
Like I don't know where they do it. I don't know how they do it.
I do.
I know how.
Boom, yeah. I'm looking for a job, guys. I got fired.
I heard that in the Amazon plant in Kenosha, I'm not trying to get you in trouble, but I heard up there it's like to clock in and clock out for lunch. Like if your workstation's here, you gotta walk like damn near 5 or 10 minutes just to go clock out and then come back just to eat your food, then clock or go clock
Yeah,
back
they
out
don't.
again.
It's fuck Amazon, bro. Amazon's bullshit. I don't give a fuck.
This nigga, one show, we tough.
Wild.
I don't even work for Amazon.
Huh?
I won't even work for Amazon.
You don't work for them
I work
anymore?
for a contractor.
Who's the
That gets
contractor?
hired. I'm not gonna tell you the fucking contractors.
Oh, damn, I forgot. We gonna record it. Oh, my bad.
Fired over here.
My bad.
Wait, what was it?
So
My bad.
where is this located? What's your manager's name?
What sector?
What's that?
What's your ID number again?
All right, yeah, just questions.
Yeah,
Just questions.
yeah, just no big deal. Just relax. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be
Yeah,
okay.
man.
But yeah, no, it's just like, what do you have to do to get there morally? Like, what did you sacrifice in life too? Did you not? Because I looked at like again, professional athletes. I feel like sports is so dope to me. That's a different topic, but I really feel like so. Look at our professional athletes, right? Chris Paul's or Steph Curry's, LeBron, Trey Young's. Imagine how many times where they didn't take time to go kick it with their friends, or they didn't take time to go hang out with a girl, and they were
All the
just
time.
in the gym.
All the time. I feel like you have like LeBron puts in like $2 million into his body.
Right.
Like,
So it's
Dude, like if you're doing that, I don't know if I'm ever eating like cake. Like you know, like and just saying that, I feel like there's so many other like it's like I don't like you know it's just like no.
yeah.
Like
You can't. You,
I'm doing this.
you kind of have to because in order to reach that pinnacle of success of anything, you have to sacrifice so much. Whether it be
Mentality.
not seeing your family as much, whether it be not seeing your friends, or you don't really develop a social life because you're so in this. And I feel like that chase, and that's the stuff that matters. So when you're chasing that dollar, you're chasing millionaire, billionaire, whatever, you lose track of the other shit that makes life important.
All right, so my answer is $295.
295,000.
Yeah, a year.
That's
I
a
feel
solid
like
number.
I feel like I'd be low key well off, but not enough where like
You don't see your
my
family and
friends
shit.
and stuff are like, yo, let me get some money. Because you know what I'm saying? Like
I wouldn't honestly.
I'd just be like, we can go out to eat. Like
I got food at
you
home.
know, like you come over and eat. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna be like giving you $50 a month. You know, like it's just like
That shit cooked.
like, but then again, it's like I feel like if you are making just so much money, some people are almost gonna feel like entitled in a way of that.
That's it,
Like
entitled.
The mindsets will just be like, "Come on, bro, you have it." Like you know, like
Like they
That's
say that to
the one.
themselves, or other people say that to them.
other people will say that to the people making so much money.
Those kind of
And
people
so,
you
like,
don't need around.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's why when you asked me that question, like, what cap would it be? I was like, what do you mean? There's no cap. I'm like, I'll do like a realistic cap.
Because to get to that mill or to whatever the case may be, you got to give on something.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you're willing to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, but I mean, willing to achieve anything of greatness in life, that's going to take sacrifice. It's going to take sacrifice for family. It's going to take sacrifice for relationships, friends, because you need to dedicate your life and your free time to your goal. You know what I'm saying? You can't achieve that when you're hanging out with your friends every day, when you're going on dates with your girl every day, when you're doing whatever, not focusing on what you want to achieve. You think Kobe or Mike or LeBron or anybody would have gotten to where they're at if they were kicking it with the boys every day?
I don't think Kobe kicked it at all.
I don't think Kobe
That's what I'm
had,
saying.
I don't
That's
think
what I'm
Kobe had
saying.
friends, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
He had enemies that he made friends.
that's what I'm saying. So you see all these people, you see all these people, not even just athletes, but just successful people. Like, there's a lot of sacrifice that comes with that, you know. But it's worth it because they know they're sacrificing for a reason to achieve a certain goal. You know what I'm saying? It'd be one thing if you were working crazy hours and you weren't achieving shit, then it's like, then it's not worth it at all. I'm just fucking working. But they have a goal in mind and they have to achieve that. And sometimes that takes sacrifice that you may not necessarily want to, but you kind of have to do that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would have, as much as I would like, it would suck if I had a friend that was like, I wanted to kick it with, and they're like, oh, I can't, I'm doing this. I would also respect them and be like, well, you're clearly working towards something, so I don't feel a way about it because it's not like you're just blowing me off. You have a goal and you're determined to reach that, and there's things that you need to do to get to that goal. And some of those things require you to like kind of pull back and be alone, possibly, or, you know, whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't think it's that bad because that's what's necessary to reach greatness. You feel me? Not everyone wants to be great. Not everyone wants to reach that level, which is perfectly fine, you know. So then you have those people that aren't sacrificing that stuff because family is more important to them, or friends are more important to them, or experience is more important to them, whatever the case. But then you have those people that, I want to do this, I want to achieve this, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a whatever. Anything that takes you can be great at takes an immense amount of sacrifice. And a lot of people aren't going to be able to understand that because they're going to want you for themselves. They're going to want to be around you so much. They're going to feel like you're pushing them away because you don't like them or whatever the case is. But it's like, it's not that. I just have a goal, you know, that I'm chasing. You feel me? So that's how I feel about that.
100%. I know you guys got to get out in a few minutes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Real quick, what you guys been listening to?
Slime Language 2, obviously. It's been heat.
You think Slime Language 2 is heat?
You don't like it?
I like it.
It's
You don't like Slime Language 2?
It's okay.
Bangers, bro. Every single one of these is bangers except for I Like.
Yeah.
I don't like that song.
I don't like it.
That shit ain't it.
I don't like that one. Corday's EP. Just Until.
Damn, I knew I was missing something. I heard the Dream in Color's hard. Actually, no, I heard it. Thornton Street's probably my favorite track, though. Thornton Street's probably my favorite track. Slime Language 2 it's okay. That ski shit. I don't really like ski like that for real. Slatty is hard. Solid featuring Drake is hard. But
I like Paid the Fine with Lil Baby and all them.
Decent. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like it though. I've ran through that shit. Maybe a couple times.
Yeah, I found out that I was gonna be on this show at like 12:30, and I left the house at 12:50. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just thought of it. I was like, trying to come on the show.
Yeah, it's cool.
So if you guys want to know what I've been listening to, I've been listening to some older stuff.
Okay,
that's fine, man.
Let
what
it
you been
out.
listening to, bro?
And, you know me. I've been listening.
Yeah, I
to
know.
For Mercy by G-Unit.
Damn.
Wow. He's a big G-Unit fan, bro.
Really?
He's a big G-Unit fan, which is weird.
If you see me ever walking on the treadmills at the gym rise, I'm just mean mugging that walk the whole time. I'm just like,
that's crazy.
Oh yeah, no, it just gets me going.
I feel that.
This just gets me going.
It just does it for me, man. Push the right
The
buttons.
whole album, no skips.
I listened to I was Moneybag dropped something new.
Yeah,
That's pretty decent.
I was listening to it.
That's pretty decent.
I feel like he's always pretty consistent.
He is. He said one line in the song. He said, "Give it this ding-a-ling," and I don't know why, bro. That shit was funny because I never expect a rapper who would, to say ding-a-ling. That shit had me fun. But overall, it's just a decent album, huh?
What you rhyming with, you know?
I forgot the whole bar. I think he was talking about it. I said you want a ring, but you get mad at me. I come over and I'll give you this ding-a-ling. And then I'm listening to Buy One Get One Free Volume 2 by Femdot.
How's that?
Hard. Almo produced by Gold Hayes and Bishop 4 produced by Gold. He did both beats on the project, but
Lil Yachty drop?
I missed that.
Yeah, he did, man.
I'll give it a listen.
I haven't listened to it yet. There's hella features on there, bro. Hella features. Like,
Really?
and
Young
it's like, a
Thug
lot
has hella
of
features on that bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's like
Big
that's
Sean's on the album too.
Are you talking about
Slime Language too?
Well, I mean, that's
Yes.
like a
It's a compilation album.
it's not Thug.
It's almost like a Revenge of the Dreamer shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
of course there's gonna be a bunch of features on there. But I'm talking about this Yachty tape though. Like,
Tough.
no, just every song except for. I don't know if it's tough yet. I haven't listened to it, so I'm not saying it's not. But
I was like, damn.
number
alright.
1 and number 3 don't have features. Every other song has a feature.
Baby Smooth.
There's
Louis
14.
Ray, Swaley, RMC Mike. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean shit because these could be all hard. I'm just saying there's a lot of features. I like song. No, get me wrong. I love features, because they could really make or break a song. But like if when I see like an album of somebody I want to listen to, and then I see that they have every song as a feature, I'm just like, damn, like.
You can't do it by yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't make like hot songs by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously not every single song needs to be solo.
Sure.
I don't know. It just I don't know.
I feel like Yachty is at his stage right now where he's just like, I want to collab with.
Just want to collab?
this
Yeah,
person.
which is cool. Which
Yeah.
is cool. Like I said, I'm not shitting on him
For sure.
at all. Trust me. I'm just
Something when I looked at the slime language too. I don't know why. Pierce knows I do this with every album, but like I always just double check. I go through all the features to make sure to see if like someone slipped the juice for a track. And every time I'm just like I get the lyrics out. I'm like, did someone? Is it someone? Because it's just like it just be like, oh,
It's a rarity. Yeah.
that'd be awesome. Because like there's so many unreleased tracks by him and just verses where you could easily just pop one in.
You could probably drop another whole Juice album right now.
probably.
Oh,
Like,
dude,
being
I will
honest.
buy a 3,000 song.
I think
Juice.
3,000 songs.
Dude, I'd buy it. Like if they just had all his unreleased songs and just sold like USBs of it, yes.
I feel you.
I don't care how much it is.
I feel that, man. I feel
Because
that.
like I don't know, it's just
No, hey, I get that's one of your favorite artists. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand completely. That's really all I. Oh, and then I did some new arrivals. I heard today. I listened to Spineless, Benny the Butcher. That's been out. Oh, that's one thing I forgot. Conway's album. Have you listened to Conway's album yet?
Of course I listen to Conway's album.
Tough.
who?
Conway the Machine.
Griselda.
Griselda.
I haven't checked that out yet. I need to add that to my list. Griselda has the best cover art in the game. Period.
Yeah, they always go crazy,
Let me
man.
see. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Okay.
Yeah. Best cover art in the game. Period. Rap Star by
That's
Polo
cool.
G. That's pretty tough too. And then I heard MF and
that's
Mello
cool.
and Squeak Pivot at LL Cool J joint. That's tough too.
Real quick, I don't know, but Rapstar, that beat, I don't know what Cudi song does that remind you of? Like I don't know
What song?
of Rapstar of Polo G. Have you listened to that song yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, there's a ting ting.
That's Ernie Banks, the guy who was does the ukulele.
Yeah, but that is like this. It's literally sounds. When I hear that, I hear Kid Cudi right here, right that part. That part. What song is that? You feel it, right? Like it's somewhere. I think it's Man on the Moon. Like I've just been trying to find it, but
I can't think of it.
here play a little. Or,
Nah, I can't.
Can't? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we can do that.
But do you feel it though?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like that song too.
All right, good deal. You guys got any closing remarks?
Drink a lot of water, guys.
Make someone smile. That you
Make
don't
someone
talk to.
smile. Give someone a compliment. Go outside. exercise, get some walks in, get a little sweaty.
Next time you go to a store and you have someone checking you out, cash register or whatever, try to make an impression on that person to have them talk about you at the dinner table. You know, that's something I try to be that dinner talk person. You know, like, oh, there's that one person that came in and
Grant came in again.
Like acting a fool, but look, he made me feel good after. Like just cracking like little jokes.
He always talking to me and shit.
Like, I don't know, just impersonate. No, impose on people.
Impose positivity.
Yes.
Impose positivity, man. Make sure you guys are self-accountable. I definitely learned some lessons by myself that sometimes, and I think we all do a little bit, but if you don't hold yourself accountable, you end up taking that shit out on others. So you want to make sure that you're self-accountable.
Yeah.
Hold yourself to the highest standard. Be appreciative for what you have and work hard. So that's all I got.
And tell the people you love that you love them.
All time.
Before they are gone.
I do that shit all the time. Oh, happy birthday to my boy Jordan, by the way.
Happy birthday, Jordan.
Happy birthday to my guy.
All right, peace. Love ya.
What's your social media,
Oh,
Grant?
yeah, what's your socials, man?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me my social security. I was like,
Social
what?
security.
Would you have actually
I'm
given it?
not ending with this. I don't even know my IG, dude. You know, that's how much I plug it. Grant 2T16. Follow me on Twitter, G3L16. And that's all I want y'all to know.
Boom.
I feel
that. My Instagram is Pierce_Michael1. Snapchat's PB00GS.
E-books.
Same with Apple Music, PB00GS. I don't really have any other socials like that, so
Find me.
there you go. Find me.
Devonn Overstreet, DCJ15 on Twitter. Devonn Allen on Instagram, man. ISD and School Detention on all your platforms. Podcast platform, YouTube, guys.
Yes.
As always, thank you guys. You guys be safe.
Peace.
Peace.